Okay, I'll wrap this up, and if you have any questions, you can ask. All I want to say that Climate Action Network, definitely we are very depressed, but we will never give up. We're going to be, as a global movement, rallying all the other movements together, combining as one voice. It is very clear that climate change and the development and the anti-poverty campaigns and the food and water campaigns are one and the same. We will never have development if we don't save climate change, if we don't stop climate change. Climate change is the biggest threat to development, and we cannot solve climate change if we don't ensure the bare minimum that the poor need. So we have to stop this fight between climate and development. We need to change this narrative. We need to solve all problems together, and the only way to do it, as mentioned, is to get the movements working together. We have to realize that political reality, which is sold as a reasonable way to think about this issue, is not reasonable at all. What is not reasonable is when our political leaders know that they're threatening the future of their own children. I don't understand how a man or a person or a woman stand up and take up such decision because of political reality, knowing that they're destroying the future of their kids and everyone's kids. It's clear that the gap or the space that we have to solve climate change and stay below 2 degrees is closing very, very fast. If we don't pick up very fast in the coming 5 to 7 years and decline very fast, we will not be able to stay below the 2 degrees, which is the political target agreed by governments. i.e., our kids will never enjoy the same life that we enjoy now. The coming 10 years gonna condemn the future of future generations. This is the reality that our political leaders need to wake up to and understand, not the political reality of short-term interest and short-term economical gains. Future generations gonna judge us on how we behave. We are the generation that will enjoy the peak of luxury, and afterwards, if we don't solve climate change, it's downhill, reaching a 4-degree world or more at the end of the century, which the World Bank report and many reports show that could lead to the collapse of human civilization. These 10 years are going to determine the 50 and 60 years ahead. That's why it's very important that this ambition should come out. Developed countries need to step up, prove that they are taking their responsibility, build the faith, close the trust gap. So there's an ambition gap, but there's also a trust gap, because this is the only way where developing countries and developed countries will work together to actually achieve what we want to achieve.